The following is a presentation of Hockey Night in Canada in association with the NHL and Sportsnet.
This is Hockey Night in Canada on Sportsnet.
You want action? We've got action for you here tonight.
Oh, did you see that? What a performance.
Doesn't get any better than this.
He's got a step. He's in. Scores. Here's a chance for Crosby. He scores. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Bruno Mars. I just might delight in a Hockey Night in Canada presented by Rogers. Blue skies in Los Angeles, 24 degrees. John Bartlett, Gary Galley, Sean McKenzie for the Habs and the Kings. One of 5 games tonight. Chris Cuthbert, Craig Simpson, Kyle Dukoskas. It's 12 in Toronto. It was a really warm day, actually, at TO. Tampa's in town. That's another feature matchup early on. We'll also be in Winnipeg with John Shorthouse, Dave Tomlinson, and Sean Reynolds on the helm for Vancouver and Winnipeg. And 2 late games. Ottawa's in Seattle. Harnarayan Singh, John Garrett, Faisal Kamisa there. Carolina, Calgary, it's John Abbott, Jason York, and Scott Oak, Seth Jarvis on After Hours. Good evening. Welcome to Hockey Night in Canada. Jennifer Botterill, Kevin Bieksa, Kelly Rudy. Long for you two yesterday with the NHL trade deadline. Great job, I will say that. Listen, Cliff Fletcher.
I didn't watch.
Yes,
neither did he. I was on a plane.
I wanted to mention Cliff Fletcher, Kelly. You know him well, too,
Yes.
from your time in Calgary. He's a senior advisor for Toronto now, but he started his career with Montreal in 1955. So can you imagine 71 years in the pressure cooker of a deadline? Now, Lanny McDonald he got in November, Doug Gilmour in January. He was kind of loath to trade at the deadline because he felt it's a position of weakness, it's a position of need. But these are some of the great men that he acquired in some of his trades. He did make one blockbuster on trade deadline, 1988 on this very day, March the 7th. He traded Brett Hull. He said, I know the kid's going to score 150 the next 3 years. I just know it. But he was wrong. He scored 199. Wow. But he had Hockenloob, Joe Mullen, Lanny McDonald, all 50-goal guys on the right wing side. So he moved Hull and Steve Bozek. And, of course, Brett would go on to win the Hart Trophy and honor his father's legacy with this amazing performance with the St. Louis Blues. But if you want your end goal, which is the Stanley Cup, of course, you have to give up some goals. And he did. And Rob Ramage came in with Rick Wamsey. Said, I have the perfect backup to Mike Vernon, and I have Ramage. And in the year they won the Cup, which was the following year, he had 12 points in that run to the Stanley Cup. Only Al McInnes had more. He was a phenomenal leader, so you have to have the heart for it. The moral of the story. Who did? We're about to find out. 6 Saturdays until the Stanley Cup playoffs. Los Angeles, Montreal. Sean McKenzie, out to you first.
Ron, earlier today, I asked Marty St. Louis how he would describe the feel around the Montreal Canadiens. He took a moment, he paused, he thought about it, and he said, it feels like family. So maybe that is why the Habs were comfortable making no moves at the deadline. However, yesterday, Kent Hughes was asked about staying put. in a division that feels wide open. He said, I expect we'll be in the race next year and the year after that and the year after that. Yes, the Habs have two things right now that every team dreams of. That is skill and time. Their window feels like it's just opening, but right now their focus is trying to avoid losing 3 straight games for the first time since November 15th as we send it to Kyle Bukauskas.
And Sean, on the flip side of that, Austin Matthews said it's on the players for being in this spot as the Leafs playoff odds approach 0. For him, regardless of the situation, attitude and compete level have to be there here tonight. A week ago, Craig Berube pointed to the 2 areas a coach cannot give his players: a heart and the mind. Your own responsibility. John Cooper's been coaching with a heavy heart after losing his father Bob last week. He spent the morning skate on the bench with a young fan, Easton Beach, a guest of the team. Easton loves the Lightning. He's been dealing with some health challenges, but his heart was top of mind today. You hear the line all the time. It's a privilege to be in the NHL. A beautiful example of that and what these are capable of. Sean Reynolds, to you out in Winnipeg.
Kyle, here in Winnipeg, the Jets host the Vancouver Canucks, and I use that term extremely loosely because hosts, they're supposed to be good to their guests, but this place has been downright inhospitable for the Vancouver Canucks. They've lost 5 straight games here. You have to go back to 2022, the last time they won a game here. The Jets, they're trying to keep that going and sweep the season series. The Canucks trying to start a modest 2-game winning streak after losing 7 straight. Back to Ron McLean.
Thank you, Sean. You did a good job. Gee, it was loud, wasn't it?
That's loud. Okay, yes, in Winnipeg. So both the Canucks and the Winnipeg Jets coming off of wins in their last games. Both teams looking for confidence. For Winnipeg Jets with Morrissey back, and then for the Canucks, Brock Besser, 3 goals in his last 2 games, hopefully creating some good energy for the Canucks.
And for Toronto, you know, they played bad 5 minutes basically in New York. They lost 6-2 to the Rangers. But for them, just don't get so easily discouraged. Just play no matter what the score is.
When Montreal went to the finals last, they were led by the Trident, Sherratt, Petrie, Weber. Now they're led by the 3 sons, Dobson, Hudson, and Matheson. 30 combined goals, 140 combined points, 360 combined block shots so far this year.
Sons of British Columbia. There's 4 coaches in our Hockey Night in Canada 5 games from BC. We'll show you that story as we move along on a Saturday night in March.
It's the month of Ram, and nothing can stop us. We're light duty. We're heavy duty. We are Ram. We made days count with the most technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever, backed by an unsurpassed 10-year or 160,000-kilometer warranty. What are you waiting for? It's time to get into Ram. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2026 Ram 1500, or 0% financing for 72 months on the 2026 Ram 2500.
Febreze. When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze Bathroom. No batteries, no outlets needed. This air freshener fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing. Pair with Charmin toilet paper.
As Sam spilled the drama, Shelley took her first sip and responded, "Whoa, that's actually like really delicious." Because when your small premium roast coffee's actually rich, actually smooth, and actually $1, it must be McCafe.
The Price is Right Live is coming to Canada, and the Brick is a proud sponsor. Come on down to the Brick to win big. Visit any store for your chance to win over $300,000 in prizes, including Brick shopping sprees, TVs, sofas, mattresses, a Midea appliance package, and VIP tickets to a Price is Right live show touring Canada in April. Plus, join us on Saturdays. You can win up to $1,000 off any purchase. Come on down to the Brick, saving you more.
Companies everywhere bought into AI. Problem is, nothing works together.
That was not me.
Only the ServiceNow AI platform breaks down the walls. It integrates anything, any workflow.
Any data source. And with the AI Control Tower, we can finally manage all our AI.
The ServiceNow AI platform lets you connect and control everything to put AI to work for your people. Take a seat, Nick. On a chair.
Easiest if everybody just moves down one? No, okay.
Quality choices are here for a good time and a long time. Fresh and tasty options, 2 mouth-watering prices. Now with our new crispy chicken. It's an unlimited time offer, so you can try it now and later. Febreze.
Do you love your plugins but wish you had more control of the scent? Introducing the new Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug with added features for more control. Including a cord for flexible placement options, 3 intensity settings with the ability to turn it off, and a boost button for extra scent whenever you want. For long-lasting scent you can control. New Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Try now for $9.99.
Hey, Canada, that all-dressed chip flavor we all love just got saucified. Subway's new all-dressed sauce. Try it on your favorite sub. Or go big with a foot-long ham or cold-cut combo for just $8.99 each. Only at Subway.
This period brought to you by Scotiabank. Learn how to earn up to $700 at scotiabank.com/special offer.
Saturday night in Toronto. Has been almost 2 years since Tampa last won here in Scotiabank Arena. John Cooper made sure to point that out this morning. Both teams trying to end some skids here tonight. Mike Ross on the PA is next.
We now ask that you please rise if you're able to, remove your hats, and join Natalie Morris in the singing of our national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
The day after the trade deadline, back to business on the ice. Third meeting of the season between the Lightning and Maple Leafs on Spring Forward weekend on Hockey Night in Canada from Scotiabank Arena. These two teams met the first game out of the Olympic break. Andrei Vasilevsky's dropped 3 straight since beating the Leafs in that game. He's second in the league in wins with 28. At the other end, Anthony Stolarz has dropped 2 in a row in shootouts. He made a season-high 44 saves on Wednesday in New Jersey. Milestone night for Braden Point, who plays in game number 700 this evening for the Lightning. And for the Leafs in the starting lineup, Matthew Knies, who has 11 goals in 11 career games against Tampa Bay. Craig, when we last saw the Lightning, we didn't think it was possible they could lose 3 in a row.
No, not at all. They were 19-1-1 at that point. They took care of the Leafs that night to go 20, and suddenly kind of have lost their way as well. So two teams looking to get back into the win column.